I never imagined a single text message could end my marriage, but the moment I read it, something inside me went quiet in a way I'd never felt before. The message popped up on my phone while I was sitting at my desk at work, surrounded by emails and half-finished reports. It was from my wife Claire. We'd been married 6 years, together for almost 10. I opened it casually, expecting something mundane. Instead I read, "I'm taking a trip with my first love. Don't be jealous. I'm just being honest." For a few seconds I honestly thought it was a joke. Claire liked to tease. She liked pushing boundaries, saying things just dramatic enough to get a reaction. In the past I'd always laughed it off, told myself she didn't mean it, that she just enjoyed seeing me flustered. But this time felt different. There was no emoji. No follow-up. Just that sentence sitting there like a challenge. I stared at the screen longer than I should have. Around me life went on as normal. Phones rang. Someone laughed down the hall. But in my head everything slowed. Her first love. Not a coworker. Not a random friend. Someone with history. Someone who'd known her before me. I didn't respond right away. I wanted to think. That was always my role in our relationship. Claire was impulsive, emotional, bold. I was steady, patient, the one who smoothed things over. Whenever she crossed a line, I convinced myself it wasn't worth a fight. Love means compromise, right? Love means trust. An hour later she texted again. "Relax. It's just a few days. You're not the jealous type anyway." That line stung more than the first. Not the jealous type. I realized then how she saw me. Calm meant passive. Trusting meant spineless. The man who never raised his voice must not have boundaries. When I finally replied, all I said was, "We'll talk when you get home." Even as I typed it, I knew it sounded weak. But I wasn't ready to explode. I needed clarity, not chaos. That night, she came home buzzing with excitement, already half-packed. She talked about flights and hotels, about how nostalgic it felt reconnecting with someone who knew the real her. I listened quietly, noticing how she never once asked how I felt. When I finally did ask why she thought this was okay, she rolled her eyes and said, "I told you. Don't be jealous. If you trusted me, this wouldn't be an issue." That was the moment something shifted. Not anger. Not heartbreak. Just clarity. I told her calmly that this crossed a line for me. That I wasn't comfortable with it. That marriage came with boundaries, even unspoken ones. She laughed, actually laughed, and said, "I can't believe you're being insecure over a text. You're acting like I'm cheating." I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I simply said, "If you go, things will change between us." She smirked. "That sounds like a threat." "It's not," I replied. "It's a consequence." The next morning she left. She didn't look back when she walked out the door. No hug. No reassurance. Just a casual wave, like she was heading to the grocery store instead of boarding a plane with the man who once held her heart. For the first 2 days I heard nothing. On the third day she sent pictures. Smiling selfies. A beach. 2 drinks on a table, cropped carefully so you couldn't see who sat across from her. Each photo felt intentional, like she wanted to prove she was having fun, that she didn't need my approval. Friends started texting me. "Are you okay? Saw Claire's post, looks like she's living it up." I answered politely, said everything was fine. And in a strange way it was. The anxiety I expected never came. Instead, I felt detached, as if I were watching someone else's relationship fall apart. When she finally came home, she acted like nothing had happened. She hugged me, kissed my cheek, and started talking about souvenirs. I waited until she finished, then asked one simple question. "Did you ever stop to think how this would make me feel?" Her smile faded. "I told you not to be jealous. I was honest with you. That should count for something." That's when I knew. Honesty without respect is just cruelty dressed up as virtue. I told her I wanted space. She looked genuinely shocked. "You're overreacting," she said. "You're really going to throw away our marriage over a trip?" "No," I replied. "I'm choosing not to beg for a place in my own marriage." She accused me of being dramatic, of punishing her for being open. But I didn't argue. I packed a bag and left that night. In the weeks that followed, her tone changed. First came anger, then confusion, then regret. Long messages explaining how it meant nothing, how she'd never intended to hurt me. She reminded me of our history, our plans, the life we'd built. But something had broken that couldn't be repaired with words. When she dared me not to be jealous, she revealed how little my feelings mattered to her. When she went anyway, she made her choice. I didn't leave because of jealousy. I left because I finally understood that love without respect is just endurance. And I was done proving how much I could tolerate. The hardest part wasn't losing her. It was realizing how long I'd been losing myself.